That's her name. It is her Do you see Jane?
Okay, you did it. You showing your Georgia intelligence?
Yes. I call it Georgia intelligence.
You want to do it again?
This check for $1,200 to you to use in a way that will benefit the school. Mr. Reed, Mr. Sams, distinguished guests, family, friends, and members of the graduating class, welcome to the commencement exercises of the class of 1988. Today, our minds are working diligently to recall the fondest of memories. We have mixed emotions about leaving, yet we are looking toward the future with anxiety. We have worked 12 years to accomplish this goal and have taken and mastered the courses which will enable us to move on to the next chapter of our lives. There is sadness and there is joy in our thoughts as we look at our closest friends and recall the years. However, friends last forever in spirit and will never be forgotten. Our visions of the future show success. If we set goals, work hard, are patient, and never give up, success will be one of the many pleasures in life. On behalf of the 1988 graduating class, I would like to express our appreciation to our parents and to the faculty, whose patience, dedication, concern, and love have guided us in our quest for achievement and in the fulfillment of our goals. The future will decide our destination. Yet, however far apart we are, memories of our school years will be cherished and will serve as a common bond between us and those who have shared in these experiences with us. Dustin Doctor will now speak on academics, the source of understanding.
Their new knowledge and experiences and use them successfully and wisely. But knowledge is useless if it is not understood. As Mark Twain warns us, we should be careful to get out of an experience only the wisdom that is in it and stop there, lest we be like the cat that sat down on a hot stove lid. She will never sit down on a hot stove lid again, and that is well. But also, she will never sit down on a cold one anymore, because she lacks understanding. Thus, as Tennyson concluded, knowledge comes, but wisdom lingers.
Chuck Anderson will speak on understanding the challenge of technology.
Growth of technology that has affected every part of our lives, will offer many challenges to this class in 1988. Consider just the areas of transportation, medicine, energy, and communications. Giant steps have been made in these areas since the beginning of this century. Mankind has perhaps made more discoveries, built more complex machines, and traveled further than his ancestors were able to do in all the centuries prior to this one. Tonight, I suggest that to understand the impact of these discoveries is to comprehend the changes that have been made in our lifestyles, and this is not easy. In 1900, the horse and buggy allowed people to travel in a radius of perhaps 20 to 40 miles in a day. Today, we have learned to fly at speeds that are difficult to comprehend. No, 12 men have already set foot on our nearest neighbor, the moon. Just around the corner, visits to planets in this solar system will likely not seem unusual. But what of the beyond? Which one of us sitting here tonight will contribute to that technology?
Clayton Kopp will now introduce us to culture, the source of happiness.
The word wisdom suggests being studious and smart, in the sense that Albert Einstein was smart. However, in this sense, it would seem that the average human being would have little chance of obtaining wisdom. Let me assure you that wisdom does not only exist academically, but culturally as well. Culture does not necessarily refer to old customs or religion. To quote Nehru, culture is the widening of the mind and of the spirit. Culture is what we encounter when we turn on the radio, watch a football game or a play, or attend an art gallery. Picasso was considered by many to be a genius, yet it wasn't his grade point average which impressed us. It was his rare ability to interpret beauty and interpret it to us through the medium of art. Edward Van Halen is considered by many, including myself, to be a musical genius on the guitar. Jesse Owens shocked the world in the Olympics when he defeated all of Germany's supermen. Athletically, musically, artistically, all these people have cultural wisdom.
Brian Cromer will speak on wisdom, the key to peace.
The ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle suggested wisdom is power. It is the ability to judge rightly and follow the soundest course of action based on experience, knowledge, and understanding. Of these, understanding is most important. This evening, I want to focus on understanding, showing first that the road to wisdom involves more than experience or knowledge. Second, that understanding is the key to wisdom and the key to peace. And finally, that each individual's quest for peace through understanding makes a difference.
I'd like to welcome some special guests, members of our Board of Trustees, Dr. Burris, our chairman, Ms. Hewitt, Ms. Lewis, Dr. Huff, Mr. Murphy, and also a member of the South Carolina House of Representatives, Mr. John Tucker. If y'all please stand and let's give them a big hand. Stands out the most to me is I see a group of leaders, and I think of leaders as those people that others want to follow. 20% of these students are honor graduates, and I think that shows in itself that we have a group of young people who will be very successful in the future. At this time, T.L. Hanna class of 1988, please rise and come forward. Edward J. Aman. Charles Lee Anderson, honor graduate, School District 5 Academic Achievement Honors, Phi Beta Kappa Award, valedictorian. Jonathan Clark Anderson, honor graduate. Zebulon Levette Anderson. Daniel Dale Anthony. Charles William Arnold. Lise Dillard. Margaret Ellen Dillard. Dustin Jackson. Gary Rendell Jenkins. Melissa Lane Jones, honor graduate. Preston Wayne Jones, honor graduate. Kelly Hendry Jordan, honor graduate. Ellis Elizabeth King, honor graduate. Clayton James Kirby. David Michael Kirsch. Coleman Ashley Kirby.
Oh, man.
Arthur Milwee Clue the poet. Elizabeth Lyles. Mark Brian Lanier Madison, honor graduate, District 5 Academic Achievement Honors. Karen Lee Moss, honor graduate. Kevin Todd Morgan, honor graduate, Prince Award, T.L. Hanna Award. Mark Hayden Marini, Jr. Graham Amy, honor graduate, District 5 Academic Achievement Honors. Christy Elaine Paget, honor graduate. Kevin Ashley Petty, honor graduate. Kerry Jan Taylor Radford. Brian Delano Rainey. Claire Elizabeth Roberts, honor graduate. James Ricky Roberts. Miss Owen Smith. Martha Jill Smith. Gregory Scott Talent, honor graduate, District 5 Academic Achievement Honors. Iadella Deanna Kingsley. Christina Lee Wham, honor graduate. Margaret Marie Whitaker. Christopher Bradley White. Christy Weston Winkler. Stanley Howell Wood, Jr.
Katie Douglas will now lead us in the singing of the alma mater.
graduation, Not quit now, run. I said you can fly. Staying everything in 1 year. I know
Snap the thing, boy. That's what he said. I mean, good Lord. You win a nurse skin tumor and don't know what to do.
Really? Don't know how to act.
You didn't do anything.
Yes, we did one. Let me turn it on. Rick, let me turn it on. Yeah, I'm waiting for 2 weeks. I'm waiting on my plan.
Do something cute, boys. Good job. Every year.